park is a bit like raising a kid. You lay a foundation, patch it up when it cracks, and just when you think you got it all figured out, they grow. Last time we talked, Main Street was still half-baked. Storefronts framed out, paint still drying, but now, she's finished. From the Flag Plaza to the Cafe Marquet, Main Street is finally what we always imagined. A place to meet, a place to start, and a place to remember at the end of the day. Now, just beyond that, where the woods used to grow wild and the only thing louder than the wind was the cicadas, we opened up a brand new corner of the park. The Midway Games area is up and running, bringing the buzz of ringing bells and stuffed animal bragging rights to a part of the park that's never seen this much action. We've got skee ball, bowler roller, and about 10 ways to walk away with a rubber duck you'll forever cherish. And standing tall just beside it, we relocated the Mat Racer Slide Complex. 4 lanes of high-speed splash racing, now right next door to the roar of Thunder Run. Some guests say when you launch down that slide, you can feel the air shake from the coaster flying by next door. And hey, maybe they're right. But the real storm brews in Thunder Valley, our newest themed land and the biggest leap we've taken since opening day. We designed it for the kids with cassette players in their pockets and energy to burn. This is where the pulse of the park beats the loudest. Thunder Run anchors the valley. A shuttle loop coaster that launches like a bolt from the clouds, loops tight, then slings you backwards before you've caught your breath. It's raw, it's fast, and it doesn't apologize. Next door is Thunder Hall, where the music doesn't stop and neither do the feet. It's part dance venue, part hangout, but all attitude. We're bringing in DJs, live bands, and a whole lot of lights for those summer nights. And hey, if you're hungry, the Hangar Grill serves up burgers, fries, shakes under the wing of a bright red biplane. It's fast food with fast vibes. And finally, Cyclone, an enterprise ride that lifts, spins, and flips you into a blur of thrill and wind. A modern classic for a modern crowd. From a simple gate in the trees to a park with thunder in its veins. Hey, we've come a long way. And if you think this is the end of the story, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm Harry Collins, and I'm gonna see you on the Midway. Hey everybody, BeyondDrewTV here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Grand States Mid-America. Well, heck, it's been quite a while since I've been able to say those words, and yeah, I appreciate everyone kind of hanging out in the background while we had a little bit of a break from Grand States Mid-America and really Planet Coaster 2 overall for myself. So yeah, the last few months kind of hit a creative wall, and I always told myself when making content that if I did hit a creative wall, I didn't want to force it, didn't want to kind of lose the fun of making YouTube videos and building in Planet Coaster. So yeah, once I started to kind of hit that wall near the end of the last episode, I just kind of decided to kind of ride it out and take a little bit of a break. And yeah, no, that break lasted a little bit longer than I wanted to. A lot of that had to do with actually technical difficulties. I was wanting to jump back into the game about a month or two ago. However, there was, I should say, an issue between AMD drivers and Planet Coaster 2's recent update, so I was not able to play the game very long before it started crashing. So anyways, recent updates seem to have fixed that. I'm able to get back into the game. And here we are back into Grand States Mid-America, right? So yeah, very excited to jump in and show off some of the updates that I really had ready to go months and months ago when we left off with Grand States Mid-America, just never got around to kind of showing the content off. So yeah, everything you're seeing here, I really haven't added anything recently to it. This was all ready to go quite a while ago. So as we left off last time, we had our main street that needed to be capped off here, and found these really awesome Main Street facades on the workshop from Mufu Tea. And I know I've seen these in a lot of really great builds like Stan Wolf's Wilderness Springs and a few others like that, because yeah, these are just such great facades here, aren't they? They just fit in so well. And even months later from game release, because I know they built these near right when the game released, they still hold up extremely well. So yeah, I think this caps off the endpoint of our main street really nicely. And yeah, we have some more, Mid-America souvenirs, some roast shops, and yeah, tried to actually get some actual facilities inside these facades to get built, to get people going in and out of them there. So yeah, really enjoy how the main street has turned out. Definitely a big departure from the original main street in the 70s, right? And yeah, I'll go ahead and try to remember to throw up a before and after photo here. I did find some original photos from the 70s main street area. And yeah, what a huge departure, what a huge upgrade from the original to what we have now. So yeah, really happy with that, and hopefully that sticks around for a while to come here, a few decades to come, right? So but yeah, let's go ahead and swing around the corner here to the back side of Main Street, because that's where a lot of stuff has changed. Yeah, back here used to just be the really great building from Okie Dokie Sims. It was just a little countryside kind of eatery. Unfortunately did not make it with the time passing, and we did get rid of that building. And yeah, behind that was a big old field here, and yeah, we have expanded upon where that building was and where the field was. So yeah, on the back side here we have we moved our little kitty Ferris wheel and put it on the back side of the main street that was just over this way, but we went ahead and moved it out of the way a little bit. And yeah, it has become like the most popular ride in the park. I don't know what happened between updates, but everyone and their mother wants to ride the kitty Ferris wheel, and it always has this huge congregation of people outside of it. It's kind of bewildering to me a little bit. So, but let's go ahead and move back towards this way where, yes, like I was saying, all of this is brand new expansion for our mid-80s. I'm not sure exactly what year we're in, but our mid-80s expansion area. So all these are from the workshop, and really wanted to have a fun little like fun fair carnival type area just to kind of boost profits, quick little profit boosting area here for the park. This is all in my eyes very temporary, but in the meantime it works out very well. And speaking of probably temporary, behind here, not the roller coaster, but behind here we did go ahead and move our mat racers. Gave them a little bit of a color upgrade. They were kind of more just red, white, blue right through. Now we have a little bit of a mix-up or differentiation with the colors there a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to keep the mat racers for at least a little bit longer. As we move forward in the decades, it is going to start to become out of style. And really, if you look at it, this whole area, this whole backside area around this big tree and all the carnival rides and everything, it's probably flat ride worthy. I think we could fit a flat ride or something else in this area in the coming years, but hey, we are looking too far ahead, right? We still need to show off what's going on now. So but yeah, let's move forward. As another thing that went ahead and made its way, or I was able to save, I should say, is our kind of classic bathrooms. There you go, nice bathrooms, ladies and gents. So but yeah, as we move around the corner here, here's the big fun stuff here. Welcome to Thunder Valley. And yeah, I remember building this area because I wanted to get some youth and like teenage fun times kind of going on here. A lot of the 80s and up into the early 90s, you saw a lot of parks starting to really hone in on their clientele being teenagers, and to kind of harp on that, you'd see them start to build like clubs and really high adrenaline coasters and just high octane bumping music and everything in these areas. So that is kind of what the park wanted to strive for with Thunder Valley, which is going to have the again, as you've seen, the newest coaster here to the park, which is going to be Thunder Run, our awesome shuttle looping coasters, which you saw these popping up all over the place in the late 70s and 80s and everything. So yeah, definitely one of the more high adrenaline rides in the park to go along with Corkscrew, with adding another inversion coaster in our park. So a little bit of a light theme, starting to go a little bit lighter with the themes here. As Harry mentioned in the last episode, I did go ahead and back and watch the previous episode here to catch myself up, and I noticed that we mentioned, or that Harry was mentioning that they took a vacation and checked out like Disneyland and other parks that were starting to do themes, so came back and wanted to keep that going with Thunder Run, which kind of has a little bit of a theme here of you as a storm chaser. We have a storm approaching, so you're coming into a kind of storm chaser garage or depot or something like that. So, and when I say theming, I mean, I'm talking like on King's Island, King's Dominion type levels where they're like, hey, look it, we threw some like crates down, and isn't that cool? But that's about the extent of the theming. We'll see if this park kind of ups it in the future, but probably not. It's always going to be kind of a more amusement park type thing. But really like how the station turned out, you know, very industrial and everything. And yeah, the coaster layout, you know, it's very, very typical Shuttle Loop Coaster, of course, but wanted to spruce it up just a little bit here as the coaster comes racing back through with a little bit of a tunnel system and everything. So yeah, no, hey, like how our Shuttle Loop Coaster turned out, and it's right by the entranceway, so as you are coming into the park, it will be one of the first things that you see to kind of get your interest building in the overall park there, right? So but yeah, let's go ahead and jump back into Thunder Valley, because as I was mentioning about clubs and music and everything, we have Thunder Hall right in front of us here, and yeah, that is exactly that. It's a nightclub for the teenagers, and yeah, you can just hear that 80s music bumping in here. So yeah, really like how this turned out with the neon lights, kind of made a little like DJ area with our entertainer up here, always keeping the grooves going, always keeping the party hopping. So unfortunately no one's really partying right now, but you know what, you come back here in a few hours and this place is just always going. So look at this, I made a little DJ set. That's so fun. I don't remember doing that at all. That's awesome. So all right, let's go ahead and head on out, grab something from Tarmac Snacks on the left side if you need to, but otherwise let's hit up the Hangar Grill. And yeah, this is our main kind of quick service dining area here with our big plane up top there. Yeah, and that's again kind of the theme, I guess, is kind of aviation, you know, storms, kind of all that kind of fun stuff through Thunder Valley. And in the back of Thunder Valley here, we have something I've been wanting to use for a while. I've had this slushy hour here downloaded from the workshop for a while now. Didn't quite find a place for it in the 70s section, but I thought, hey, you know what? It kind of fits in here with our 80s Thunder Valley area. So there you go. We got this awesome slush hour that I found from the workshop as well. And then right behind it is the company flat ride, which is going to be the Enterprise. And I called it the Cyclone. There you go. That works, right? So here's the Cyclone to accompany Thunder Run. So again, just kind of sticking with that aviation, industrial kind of theme for the queue area. And yeah, really like how this turned out. I might actually come back through now that I'm looking at it, and a kind of a lighting package, so that when it's up there doing its full spin and full rotation, might add in some like flickering lights to that area and stuff like that. So, but anyways, yeah, there is Thunder Valley, and I really like how this turned out, and I think that's a fun little story bit for the evolution of the park, where we're trying to appeal to the cool teen crowd and everything, which a lot of parks were doing in the 80s and 90s. So definitely let me know what you think of Thunder Valley, Thunder Hall, Thunder Run, Cyclone. I like how Cyclone just kind of broke up the thunder, the thunder theme going on there, right? So, and yeah, let's kind of do a big poll out here and take a look at the park as is, since it has been a few months since we've had a nice look at the place. And yeah, a lot of it is still, if you remember, under construction near the entrance area, as we are still kind of expanding out and redoing some things for the mid-80s big expansion plot. So a lot of you have come up with some great ideas for the park so far. I'm loving the idea of maybe a Magnum XL type hyper coaster to really, stamp this park as like, hey, we are to be taken seriously, kind of thing. Really start to up the park like that. Some more ideas for expansion areas. I do kind of want to start to expand over on the right side of Grand 1 over here. Also wanted to start having a little I don't know what you call it, like a little river run or a little river walkway along Grand 1 as well. Maybe get a bridge to connect the two areas, because as of right now, you are walking all the way down this way, and then you can take the chairlift back, or you can walk all the way back, and it's a dead end. I don't like dead ends in my park, so I'd like to connect that with the bridge and maybe get a big circle going. But anyways, that's all here and there. But yeah, let me know what you think of our expansion to Grand States Mid-America. I almost called it Grand Thunder Run or something like that. I said thunder too much this episode. But yeah, we have a lot more fun things to come for the mid-80s expansion. Very excited to get all of that going there. So go ahead, sound off in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're wanting to get in this park expanded. And yeah, hey, thanks so much everyone for your patience while I was kind of taking a creative break and a little bit of a technical break and everything there. But you know, with all the recent updates to Planet Coaster 2 and the newest update coming out very soon with our new like colored rocks and path updates, turning curbs off, and what new rides, new coaster, new theme, what is it, sci-fi now? So it seems like the game is, you know, steadily marching in a good direction. And you know, personally, I'm ready for a paid DLC to get some more themes, new themes that is in the game. And yeah, hopefully this game can keep to expanding out and get some more content in here and everything. So hey, thanks so much everyone, always appreciate it. And yeah, until the next episode of Grand States Mid-America, y'all have a good one.